Hi, I'm here at Lennox and I'm returning this furnace. Please continue watching to find out why. Hello and good day everyone. Today I wanted to share the experience I had with the new Lennox ML196EK. This is the entry-level Merit Series 90% plus furnace. The K in the model number means that it is ready for the new R454B refrigerant, so the new evaporator coil sensor can be directly plugged into the board. We installed this on January the 2nd, 2026 in a house with an elderly couple. Unfortunately, right after the installation, maybe an hour after, we got the error code E227, which it means pressure switch open during trial for ignition. But shortly after trying to restart, it tries a few times. Every time you get that error code, and then it goes to soft lockout, and then it shows E272. We thought maybe there's a problem with how the venting was routed. We spent so much time rerouting our venting, but it kept happening and happening again. I mean, it fires up. If you remove the venting and you think, oh, maybe there's something wrong with my venting, but the truth is, no matter how short you run the venting, you still have that problem. I suspect later I noticed that this is a common problem with other furnaces of this kind. This is the first generation. If I show you here, after the model number, you see the -01. So that's the first generation of this furnace with an upgraded board, and it's probably either this pressure switch or that inducer motor are not doing their job properly. I've heard from colleagues who replaced the pressure switch and the problem did not go away. So on January 2nd, we ran this problem, and by the time we turned it on, all the stores were closed. But when I looked up online on my app, this pressure switch was out of stock. So we went back the next day on a Saturday. We couldn't run it. We went back on Sunday, changed the venting, the drain and everything. The problem remained the same. Let me get the proper 1/4-inch driver so I can open this up and show you the inside. Okay, here's the furnace with the door off, and you can see that's the new upgraded board. And I don't understand why this problem should happen. I mean, all they had to do is to install an upgraded board, and why did they change the inducer motor or the pressure switch? Because the pressure switch this furnace takes apparently is different from the old version. And again, as you can see, this is the model number with the -01. So, and here are the error code E227 and E272. I am going to recommend not to buy this furnace, this version of this furnace, until this bug is worked out with Lennox. Again, I'm very surprised that this problem with this furnace should happen. I mean, they should have checked this before, selling it to us. I take this out, I took this out, I cleaned, I checked everything. There is no water, there is no blockage, there is no issue whatsoever. It's just some sort of extra sensitivity inside with this pressure switch or in this inducer motor. If there's a slightest amount of water in the pipe, could cause this pressure switch to trip. So when I ordered this, I ordered two. This is the one that we installed, but it gave us so much problem that I had to pull it out. The customer had a 19-year-old 90% plus Lennox furnace, and they are, like I said, they were all elderly couple in their 90s, and they wanted something inexpensive but reliable. They felt comfortable with Lennox, so I sold them the Lennox. I had no idea when I ordered this I'm going to get a -01. I thought I'm going to get -02. Like here on the other furnace, with these ones, it's a two-stage variable speed merit series. We don't have that problem, but with the -1 we do. So after going to that customer so many times and spending so much time and so much money, even we ran a new venting, different route, to make sure there is absolutely nothing wrong with our venting, and there was nothing wrong. It was installed as per installation manual, perfectly within the venting table guidelines in the installation manual, but the furnace failed every single time. So we had to pull it out, and the customer said, I want no more Lennox, take it out. And we had to go and put a train furnace in single stage, just like this one, and it has been working flawlessly. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you, that please wait until this fix is out. Don't buy this particular model -01 until Lennox fixes this problem. I've reached out to my TM. I talked to him, and he didn't know anything about it. I sent him an email later, and he's going to get back to me with an update as what I am supposed to do with this. This has already been installed, and we live in Canada. In January, we cannot leave an elderly couple with a furnace that keeps breaking down. We had to pull this out, and I'm just waiting to either a credit or a fix for this. I don't want to just replace parts, because chances are I get the same issue, and this is the pressure switch that this furnace has. I hope they come up with a fix soon. Later, I got another service call to repair a furnace, a newly installed Lennox furnace. I went there. This time, the customer was fed up with the initial installer. Customer thought that the installers don't know how to install or service this furnace, so they called us, and I went there. Same furnace, same problem, exact same error codes, and I told the customer the truth, that this is not your dealer's fault, it's just a bug with this model. So again, Lennox knows how to make good furnaces. Like I said, the furnace that we pulled out from that home was 19-year-old and great furnace. It's just on this one, I guess they rushed into updating this furnace without testing it long enough. And I'm sure the they will do some repairs on it, and the -2 hopefully will be flawless. Yeah, so like I said, when I ordered two. The other one that was in the box, I returned it. I just didn't want to have another bad experience. And if you I want to tell this to Lennox. I just want to say this to Lennox. If you make a new furnace, you have to test it before you give it to us. If you don't, at least make sure you have the parts for it. This pressure switch is out of stock, nowhere out of 4 or 5 locations that Lennox stores, nobody has this. So, and nobody told me that the problem is there or this or the board. And again, I don't understand if you, this furnace, the previous version was working flawlessly and all you had to do just to upgrade the board. And I'm not an engineer, I don't know, but couldn't the new board work with the older parts, or did you have to just replace, everything? Nevertheless, I hope this bug is worked out as soon as possible, and there has been no service bulletin released, no recalls, nothing, so we are all in the dark, and I'm sure there are other dealers in the same situation. So I just want to put the word out. Do not buy this model for now until an update comes out. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.